Dalla-Bona and Robert Sterling.
0-0-2.
Dalla-Bona on serve. Oh, great save there from Dalla-Bona. Unfortunately, the easy one is what forces it to come unstuck. And side out with an opportunity now for Schneemann and McGuffin. Schneemann on serve. And straight at the body there of Sterling. Well guided from Schneemann. First points on the board. 1-0.
1-0-1.
Oh, patient build-up from Dalla-Bona and Sterling, but then just so tidy from Schneemann. Flipping the back end of the court and finding another point on the board. 2-0. Beautiful placement from Schneemann. What a rare error there for McGuffin. Brings up a second serve.
2-0-2.
Oh, and Dalla-Bona taking on McGuffin, who dispatches. No bluffing from McGuffin. And at 3-0. Still on second serve.
3-0-2.
And really strong there from Summer Dalla-Bona at the kitchen line. McGuffin went hard at her. And she saw off the danger and earns the side out. And they'll get first points on the board here too. So 1-3, still on first serve here with Dalla-Bona. Oh, and then McGuffin collecting Dalla-Bona, who waves it away. Second serve coming up.
1-3-2.
McGuffin once more applying the pressure there, targeting Summer Dalla-Bona here early on. And getting the result, there's the side out. On serve at 3-1.
3-1-1.
It's a very concerted effort here from Dalla-Bona and Sterling to try and avoid McGuffin at all costs, it looks like. Heavily targeting Schneemann to begin with. 4-1. Oh, great firefight and one out here from the home side. Dalla-Bona and Sterling finding the back of the court over the top of McGuffin. And a good result. Second serve coming up. Well, clipping the netting, and that's an awkward one to deal with. Results in another point, 5-1. Sterling finding a bit of joy here against the backhand of McGuffin. Awkward height.
1-5-1.
Sterling on serve with the side out. Oh, Summer Dalla-Bona went for it. Got the arms outstretched and nearly found landing right along the sideline, but again, it's that pressure from McGuffin.
1-5-2.
Brings up a second serve.
Fault.
Over the top there, and then a foot fault called here, it looks like. I believe against Stirling. He was leaping for it. And there is the side out. So unlucky because the shot itself was good. It had beaten the work of McGuffin and Schneemann. You're seeing Stirling precariously balanced there, right on the kitchen line. Desperate not to enact the ire of
6-1-1.
referee Sumi Rajpal yet again. 6-1 now.
Point.
Just a run of points here. McGuffin starting to take control of this one. 7-1.
7-1-1.
Oh, great pickup from McGuffin. Great patience there from Dalla-Bona and Stirling, and then when the opportunity presented itself, Dalla-Bona goes summertime and comes up with a result.
7-1-2.
Second serve now for Schneemann. And Stirling will get the side out here. Holding firm at the moment, they've stopped the flow of points.
1-7-1.
Oh, there's a firefight and Schneemann wins out, but that's outstanding athleticism across the board. McGuffin with the Ernie, the overhead as well, and Dalla-Bona hanging in the contest. Second serve. Went for it, Dalla-Bona. The opportunity was there. Side out call there without adding any points on the board. 7-1, McGuffin on serve.
7-1-1.
Oh, Summer Dalla-Bona lays a bit of smack down there, finds the court.
7-1-2.
And 7-1-2. Oh, Tyson McGuffin. That's why he's the GOAT. Dalla-Bona was pressing hard and staying in the contest with him, but that final shot hitting the mark.
8-1-2.
8-1 now. Schneemann on serve. Oh, so few errors. That's the big issue here for Dalla-Bona and Stirling. They've got to be just about perfect every single point. Another one on the board now. 9-1. Oh, McGuffin with a bit of luck.
Point.
A wry smile from Stirling. And that brings up game point now, 10-1.
10-1-2. Game.
Oh, and a great catch in the crowd as well to close out that game. Dalla-Bona under pressure. McGuffin coming up trumps and wraps.
Get ready, pickleball fans. The PPA Tour is bringing the action to you. Whether you love to play or watch, this is your chance to experience pickleball at its best. Mark your calendars for our next tour stops. Tucson, Arizona, February 5th to February 9th. Mesa, Arizona, February 17th to February 23rd. Cape Coral, Florida, March 5th to March 9th. Don't miss your chance to experience the thrill. Watch the pros, cheer for your favorites, register to play, and buy your tickets now at ppatour.com.
And a commanding display in that first game from Schneemann and McGuffin, leading 11-1, 1 game to nil. Start of the second. Stirling nearly seeing that one fall into enemy territory. Instead, first points on the board now for Schneemann and McGuffin in game two. Oh, Stirling with the around the corner shot. A Stirling shot for that matter. And Summer Dalla-Bona finishing it off. That's nicely worked. Side out.
0-1-1.
Oh, the recovery there from Stirling and Dalla-Bona. Not enough in the end. That one goes into the netting. Second serve coming up now for Robert Stirling.
0-1-2. Side out.
A couple of unforced errors there from Dalla-Bona, who's been so sharp in this one so far.
1-0-1.
It's literally the difference here of 99% compared to, say, 90%.
Point.
I've only missed maybe 1 or 2 shots in total, Schneemann and McGuffin, and that pressure is just relentless.
2-0-1.
2-0 now in the second game. Dalla-Bona staying alive somehow there. And they'll get away with it, and there's a big gasp from Dalla-Bona too. Second serve coming up now from Schneemann.
2-0-2. Point.
Stirling unable to get that one back over the net. Another point on the board here for Schneemann and McGuffin, leading 3-0 in game two. Oh, Tyson McGuffin with the Ernie, athleticism personified, floating through the air like a butterfly, then stinging like a bee down the line. Beautiful shot from McGuffin, 4-0 in game two.
4-0-2.
That looked to be long there from Schneemann. And yes, there's the late call from Rajpal. Well spotted there from the official.
0-4-1.
Really mixing it up a fair bit there. Plenty of slice on those last few shots. Second serve now for
0-4-2.
Dalla-Bona and Stirling.
Side out.
And McGuffin forcing Dalla-Bona into a corner. Really haven't seen Stirling go
4-0-1.
at Schneemann that much. It's largely been a contest here between McGuffin and Dalla-Bona at times. Oh, and then just long from Sterling, but the defensive effort there from Schneemann throughout that point was exceptional. They threw everything, including the kitchen sink at her, nearly the plumbing too, and she came out on the other side. Oh, Sterling just catches, of course, that man on screen. He was the Grim Reaper.
Second serve.
Now bring up a second serve here, but of course McGuffin advancing alongside Gabe Tardio. So the triple crown here for McGuffin still alive.
6-0-2.
Needs victory here though to keep that dream going. Just working the angles on the court beautifully here. McGuffin went hard at Dalla-Bona and then a lovely light touch back across court. Sterling, quick hands, gets a result. Summer as per usual, Summer by name and nature. Happy disposition, all smiles despite the scoreline. McGuffin again. He and Schneemann just so consistent.
0-7-2.
And then just wide from Summer Dalla-Bona.
Side out.
Side out here. And now McGuffin on serve.
7-0-1.
Schneemann, an uncharacteristic error there, will bring up second serve still at 7-0 in the second game.
7-0-2.
Oh, and then a bit of luck too. Good little slips catch as well from Summer Dalla-Bona. Unfortunately, that won't help the scoreline
8-0-2.
at 8-0. Oh, Dalla-Bona unlucky there, clips the tape and then just falls out of court beyond the baseline. They inch closer towards a quarterfinal berth here. Schneemann and McGuffin, 9-0 in the second.
9-0-2.
This time it works for Dalla-Bona though. Once more hits the net, but this time falls in court and side out to come. If the miracle is going to happen, it needs to start right now.
9-1.
Oh, Dalla-Bona just a little low
Second server.
on that occasion.
0-9-2.
Being halfway up the net, now second serve here for Sterling. Sterling following in the same fashion. And you'd imagine just a matter of moments away now for Schneemann and McGuffin. Sterling with the firefight, then just trying to slow things down a touch, but he'll hit the netting, and that brings up match point here. 10-0.
10-0-1.
Oh, and then right at the body, clever from Schneemann. That'll close it out. All class from McGuffin and Schneemann. They go marching on into the quarterfinals. They'll take on Rose Van Reek and Zane Navratil. That one